Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Johnny Lee. This is another Helix video with a free preset. Free presets. It's kind of what we do. It's just what we do. A couple of things that I've got to address. I was asked about the Fractal FM3. Yes, I will be doing Fractal FM3 stuff. I just don't get the time. I just spend all day just sitting in here doing Helix stuff for free. I've got kids to feed. So yeah, business first. Just hit subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a nice comment. You know, watch the video alone, just you and some toilet paper. Okay, that got weird. Brit J45, let's be professional. I did say in the last video that I was going to start talking about this amp because I don't really give it enough attention, and I should. So now I am. It's 3 snapshots, kind of a usual layout for me. And you've obviously got the options then to kind of take some stuff out and change everything as you want. Guitar I'm using today is a Chapman ML3 traditional. The reason for that is it's got a P90 in the neck and it's got the Seymour Duncan hot rails in the bridge. The tonal differences in these two are massive. And for the kind of cleaner snapshot on this, I'm always on the neck because the bridge is, it's quite harsh, so I need to be kind of sitting on the neck for that because, you know, it's just a personal preference thing. So 3 snapshots with stacked drive pedals. The drive pedal is the stupid overdrive into the pillars, and basically what happens is there's 2 ways of doing this. You can either overdrive a distortion or you can distort an overdrive. It's down to personal preference. Move some stuff around, change them. In the past, what I've done is I've had a tube screamer kind of sat in front of the amp with 0 gain, halfway tone and full up level, and then just like push the distortion into that, and then realized if I moved them the opposite way round, it actually gave me better results. But all of these things, all of these pedals are kind of going to mix up and give you varying degrees of tonal pleasure. There we go. So first snapshot. Basically, all I've done is drop the sag. Drop the snag. The hum and the ripple is off. The bias is up a little bit. Kinky boost in between the amp and cab. Cab that I'm using today is the 4x12 double XLV30. That's my favourite one. The 10-band calligraphic EQ, or the 10-band graphic EQ. That's there for you. That's why I've put that there, because that will help you out depending on what guitar that you're using. You'll be able to dial out all of the unwanted, you know, crap and shit out of there. Dynamic Hall, again, you can change these standard kind of ping pong settings for me, which is just, I just have a 400 milliseconds and the feedback on 0, and the mix on about 30%. Retro reel at the end and the tile at the end as well. If you've been here before, you'll know why they're there, and you'll know why that kinky boost is there. So let's dive into our first snapshot. Really responsive, this amp as well. Second snapshot, what happens is the pillars comes on with a little bit of gain, and the drive goes up on the amp as well, and that gives us kind of a real kind of overdrivey happy sound. And again, when you roll off the volume on the guitar, when I bring it back up. So when I hit the stacked, what happens is the stupid overdrive kicks the pillars in the dick, which then in turn kicks the amp in the dick as well. Everybody gets a kick in the dick on these presets. And again, this is subjective. Doesn't matter which way round you put them. Doesn't matter how you do it. If you want to have a little experiment, then do that. The way that I would do it is I would get this preset and I would copy it and put it in a new location and then kind of just start messing around with it. You know, relabel it as kind of your experiment layout and then, you know, find something that you like and keep it. That's the way to, that's just my life advice, bit of Johnny Lee life advice there for you. So this is with everything stacked on top of each other. Gets a little bit layer, you know. And even with that much going on, if you kind of roll everything back, and the volume back up. So depending on what guitar you're using, what your outputs are between your neck pickup and your bridge pickup, play around with the snapshot levels of the amp because it is going to vary. If I play this patch with any different guitar, everything kind of goes kind of all out of whack. So, you know, it is a very responsive amp. The reason for that is the master volume is all the way up, and what a lot of people don't know or they've forgotten is the master volume, the higher it is, all of these things within this section become like a little bit, they become really responsive. You know, it really matters what happens if this master volume's all the way up. It is kind of night and day, and they've said that before in some of the Line 6 release notes in firmware. So pay attention to where your master is because you will get varying results within this section of your preset. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here. You know, do the good thing, just subscribe, leave comments, let me know how the preset works for you, and we'll be back soon with some more. Take it easy.